Tensions between the United States and Iran have intensified once again after reports confirm that Washington is sending another warship to West Asia. The move comes amid rising regional uncertainty, but U.S. officials have stressed that no final decision has been made regarding military strikes. This development highlights how sensitive the situation remains as both sides attempt to project strength while avoiding steps that could trigger an uncontrollable escalation or wider regional instability. According to official statements, the expanding U.S. naval presence includes advanced warships designed to ensure maritime security and protect international shipping lanes. American authorities describe the deployment as precautionary rather than aggressive, emphasizing deterrence and readiness. At the same time, they insist that diplomatic options remain open. This careful messaging reflects Washington's effort to reassure allies while signaling to Iran that it is prepared for multiple scenarios if tensions worsen. Iran, meanwhile, has strongly criticized the increased U.S. military presence, viewing it as unnecessary pressure and a threat to regional balance. Iranian leaders argue that foreign naval forces near their borders increase the risk of misunderstandings and accidental confrontations. Tehran maintains that its military posture is defensive and aimed at protecting national sovereignty, while warning that any hostile action would be met with a firm response within the framework of international law. A major focus of concern remains the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most critical maritime choke points. Roughly 20% of global oil shipments pass through this narrow waterway, making it extremely sensitive to political or military tensions. Even limited incidents in this area can disrupt energy markets, raise insurance costs, and create uncertainty far beyond the Middle East, affecting economies in Asia, Europe, and Latin America. For countries like Mexico, developments in the Strait of Hormuz matter more than they may initially appear. Rising oil prices caused by instability can influence fuel costs, transportation expenses, and overall inflation. This interconnected reality explains why events thousands of kilometers away are closely followed by governments, businesses, and consumers worldwide. Global energy markets react not only to confirmed actions, but also to perceived risks and future uncertainty. Military analysts describe the current situation as a phase of strategic signaling rather than an immediate march toward war. Both the United States and Iran appear to be testing boundaries, demonstrating capabilities, and shaping narratives for domestic and international audiences. Such strategies are common in modern geopolitics, where pressure is applied gradually and symbolic actions often carry as much weight as direct military engagement. At the same time, experts warn that prolonged military deployments increase the risk of miscalculation. Naval encounters at close range leave little room for error, and even a minor incident could rapidly escalate if communication fails. This is why crisis management mechanisms and back-channel diplomacy play a crucial role in preventing unintended consequences, especially in regions with a long history of confrontation and mistrust. International organizations and global powers have called for restraint, urging both sides to prioritize dialogue over confrontation. The United Nations continues to monitor the situation, emphasizing respect for international maritime law and regional stability. While such statements may seem routine, they reflect widespread concern that further escalation could undermine global security and deepen existing geopolitical divisions. Media coverage of U.S.-Iran tensions also carries significant responsibility. Sensational headlines may attract attention, but balanced reporting helps audiences understand context rather than fear. In an era of rapid information sharing, unverified claims can spread quickly, shaping public opinion and political pressure. This makes careful analysis and fact-based discussion essential during moments of heightened international tension. As the situation develops, the world is watching closely to see whether diplomacy can ease rising pressures. While military preparedness remains visible, both Washington and Tehran appear aware of the immense costs of open conflict. The coming days will likely determine whether restraint and negotiation prevail or whether continued displays of force further strain an already fragile regional balance with global consequences.